What's up, people? Sunday. Waiting here for my business partner to get on. I hope he got the link. I'm not sure. I sent it to him. But how's everybody doing on this Sunday? After the last, God bless, this is the Sunday, last Sunday of the month. We're gonna be into winter soon, fall. There, we got what? We got 31 days in this month. So Wednesday is the first. So I hope everybody's on here. What we're going to talk about, me and my business partner Kent, we just finished a 2-day workshop. 2-day workshop on email marketing. Email marketing is a strategy that a lot of people you probably see online talking about this strategy is dead. Okay, no, it's not dead. The strategy is not dead. I don't know why there's a lot of people saying it is, but it's not. And we're going to talk about and show you some parties and why it's not dead. Hopefully we can get into some of these, the recording of some of our training we had this weekend. And so that it's not dead. It's not a dead strategy, especially the woman that was showing us the strategy that she's made was about 1.5, I think, in commissions and using email marketing. So we just gonna talk about that tonight. I just got a text. My business partner's coming on now. I don't know. We're gonna talk about that tonight. We was on this training. It was a 2-day training. I got some other things that are coming up. So we're gonna let you know about all the stuff that we're doing, helping you with your business, your marketing, because that's what this is about. Because and in fact, what you need to know is one of the associates in is she just got her Facebook account got shut down or deleted or something. Well, it's just blocked. It's like she can't get on for 30 days for some reason, and it's just crazy. And I don't know what to tell you about that. And these social media things will shut you down in a heartbeat. I look like you can't. Right there. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. I was just talking to the audience about the training we were on this weekend.
Oh, what's up? What's up, everyone?
The email marketing training. So just telling the audience about why they need to really be serious. Did you see what happened to Keisha Bass?
Yeah. I'm one of her Instagram followers, and I saw when she posted that up, and she said, "See, this is why you need to have your own separate email list."
Right. You can't depend. That's what I was telling you. You can't depend on social media. You can't depend on none of these social media things. Not just that, but you have to depend on your own stuff. Like I said to people, you gotta depend on your own email thing, because that's what we learned this weekend, this 2-day workshop. That I already knew about a lot of this stuff, kind of in a way. Not saying I know everything, but a lot of the stuff is just reconfirming. And like I want to tell everybody, there's one guy I know who was in that one. Well, actually, he was affiliated with Amway, like we were.
Okay.
They don't teach email marketing. And he said he's gone through people that are some of the uplines that are on social media, and they got their social media status on private. So why are you on social media if it's only on private?
Exactly.
What is your purpose being on social media? I mean, that makes no sense to have your status on private. And it's almost like they only want to keep that stuff in there. You don't grow your network by keeping it just in your group. Your group can fall apart. You need to be always growing your network. What's that? Just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, why would a company or leaders, they talk about growing, but the way they grow it is through the prospecting, the chasing method, which doesn't work anymore. What did you get out of this? What did you get out this weekend's training, man?
Basically, I know they say the money's in the list. Well, this weekend just confirms it. Why you have to build your list. Why you have to, as we said back in the day, sometimes you have to be pre-qualified, and I think most importantly, if things go wrong, as we seen it happen, your list is yours, nobody else's.
We've seen it. Keisha Bass. We just seen what happened with her right before this training started. Facebook shut her ass down. I mean, that can happen on any of the social media platforms. I've gotten in conversations with people talking about, well, this is my page, and I can put anything I want on it. Well, okay, your page. You may think it's your page, but in reality, you're not even renting it. So how much is it your page?
Exactly.
Okay. Even if you're running ads on Facebook, if they don't like what they said or something in the algorithms is funky acting, they shut your butt down. As of Keisha Bass is shut down for I don't know, what is it, 30 days? But this is something about it. Did it say it deleted it or something real funky?
And as us network marketers, you being closed down for 30 days, that's critical.
Well, yeah, it's very critical. It's critical to a point where that, look what's happening now. We've been dealing with a virus for the last 18 months, and let's say 12 months of that, or 10 months of that 18 have been people's businesses have been basically shut down because they couldn't do what they know how to do. And if you didn't learn how to leverage social media and the internet correctly, your business basically has been shut down. And when a network marketing or any kind of business gets shut down that long, they usually are either, especially brick and mortar, it's hard for them to recover. There's a lot of them that are not recovering. I just saw an article about a few restaurants are not going to recover, or not. They're shutting down because of basically because of what happened in the last year or so.
Right.
If you don't have all businesses, I don't care, brick and mortar, online, whatever, to advertise for you, they have some kind of a way to communicate promotions or whatever. You either get it through the mail or you get a combination through the mail or email. And plus, I just got another pamphlet for all the fall and Christmas stuff from Costco. So that's like a newsletter, people. You gotta have a way to talk to your customer or your audience base to let them know what's going on in your business, because they'll find out some other way. You can't. It's not about chasing the people. It's like Diane Hawkman said. How many people can you talk to all at once? You can only talk if you're doing stuff manually or on foot, you can only talk to people one at a time. When you
Right.
have an autoresponder, when you have a newsletter, you can send out a letter, and depending on the relationship that you have with that newsletter and that audience, you can talk to 30, 40, 100 people all at one shot with a click of a button. This is what we learned this weekend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How long have we been talking about leverage since I've done this panel session on the Sunset Sunday? We've been every Sunday about leverage.
Yep.
We always are talking about leverage. Today, the days of chasing people about your business is gone. People do not want to be chased about, especially if not something permanent that they could use. They want to know what I'm gonna get out of certain things. And I have a newsletter. And I'm gonna say I have a newsletter on here. Let me go back up here. And I've shown this to you. My newsletter is here. If you want, there are some things that I don't share out through Facebook that I only share out through this newsletter right here at GregorySmith.online. You can sign up and get on my newsletter and get information that I don't share out online. And that's what the whole newsletter is for those special people that you want to help or share out information for. They get on your newsletter, get on there, and you get information that is not all shared out on Facebook. That's the whole purpose of the newsletter. What do you think about that, Kent? I mean, what else should you get from that? What she was talking about?
Oh yeah, matter of fact, from the templates that she had spoken of that she had done, I was able to take a look, and she says they are there, but it gives you the chance to make them your own. Don't speak the way that Diane Hoffman speaks. Don't speak the way that Ray Higdon speaks. Don't speak the way Greg Smith speaks for that matter of fact. Speak the way you speak. And she said when you're writing those emails, you write the way you talk.
Right. And I've always said that, when I would put some post or something on, I know a couple of years ago, somebody that knew my mom was like a reading or a teacher because I had something spelled wrong or whatever. I said, why is it that when you posted something out, somebody always got something to say? I said, I don't need the grammar police online. Nobody wants to hear that shit. You don't speak correctly English or grammar when you speak. So why do you think everybody's going to write it that way? Yeah, you can go correct it. Like she said, yeah, you can send a letter out to yourself and correct the spelling or whatever and stuff. Mm-hmm. But even if you don't get everything, nobody wants to hear somebody come around and always got to be criticizing about that. The days, people, if you get the message that's being sent out, that's all that counts. Okay,
and she spoke to that too. She was like, yeah. Okay, if you make some mistakes, you make something. She said, I'm not here to be the grammar police. I'm here to get your income generated. So
that's right. If you're too worried about your professionalism is debatable. There's a lot of y'all so-called professionals ain't making no money. All you got your websites all glammed up or your whatever such glammed up, but you ain't making no money. People want to know that you are human. People want to know that you fuck up like I do all the time about some stuff.
course.
Excuse my French, but that's just me. They don't care about all the professionalism as we talking about. There was an article I just got on today talking about how was it mentioned the art of work, is it dead? You have talk about email dead, but it's talking about the job, the art of working. Is it a dead concept? I'm like, ooh. I think it was something off of CNN or something like that. Well, in April, they said 4 million people in the United States told their bosses Stugats. They quit their job. That's a lot. 4 million people? That's an unheard of. Not that they got laid off, like some of them did get laid off during the height of the pandemic. These people got up, and they said there's a lot of them there were African American too. They said, "Fuck it, I'm not doing that. We are not going." Like we said this before, we're not going back to pre-COVID. We're not going back to where we used to do it. 2019, them days is gone and over. We're in a new age with stuff. And from this workshop, there was little tidbits we got. She actually gave us a like Kent was talking about. She gave us a thing on our some of the letters that she wrote. I've heard some people say, well, you shouldn't call it a newsletter. Even Ray Higgins said this. I was like, what's wrong with calling it a newsletter? You get them. They say it on all of them. He's a blogger, but he said I wouldn't call stuff a newsletter. I'm like, well, everybody's got their reasoning for what works for them. But sometimes I think people should just say, I don't call it a newsletter for me because this is what works better for me. Not to say that it's not to even insinuate it that is wrong. And I think that's one of the biggest problems in this whole industry. And I've always said this, that people market and teach things that really work for them, but they need to understand that everything that worked for you can't be promised that you're going to get the same outcome, as she said about the disclaimers that you need to put in your email saying, well, my results are not typical.
Right.
I may or may not make money from this email. And that's what we're in business for. If you're not if you got a problem in any venture, you can't have a problem because a lot of y'all I know watching, y'all go to a job, y'all gonna have to go to a job tomorrow. So you ain't impervious to not making no money because how you pay your bills. She said that's how she pays her bills, is doing this email marketing. That's what pays for things that she does, trips she goes on, shoes she buys, food she buys. Everybody has a system or a method, legal or not,
right,
to make money. Well, I'm just saying, they do, and you have to understand that that everybody's thing is going to be different, and you can't put everybody in a box. And this is what the biggest issue that I've been having with network marketing. See, the internet and social media disrupted the whole network marketing business. This one guy, he won't call out Amway, but I will call him out. I don't care. Okay. Everybody should know. And they just Amway. And Amway's a big, don't get me wrong, been around Amway for a long time. But they work from an old ass concept of meeting people that doesn't serve the marketplace anymore like it should. People want to say, well, it works, it may not work. No, let's cut the mess. Anything that takes that much time and anything that happened where you was almost a $20 billion company and went down to 8 must not be working too much. let's keep it real. And if you're, it may not be the company itself per se. It may be the people within those distributorships. But I think it's part of the culture too. And there's a lot of those kind of businesses like Lisa Torres. Lisa Torres got kicked out of a network market. How you get kicked out of a network marketing company? She got kicked out of a network marketing company because she was branding herself, basically. And she was teaching other distributors how to do that. That's business. Yeah. So if any network marketing company got a problem with that, if you run up to any network marketing company got a problem, you need to leave. You need to leave. If Amway told me I couldn't brand myself, I'll tell them Bafangu, Stugats. You don't have people. These companies, you don't work for them. All they are is a relationship, business relationship. Almost basically, I look at it like affiliate marketing. It's like if you went to Kroger's or Pathmark or wherever you shop at, and they told you to bring in, if you brought in 20 people a month, we'll pay you, let's say $5 for each of those people, or $10 or $100. That's all. That's basically all what network marketing is, to keep it simple. But if they gonna dictate how you did it to get people to come, then there's a problem. Especially if the training that they're offering isn't working for the needs that you have to bring them people in. So if they can't offer you a solution, and they want you to go by the training that's not working, there's a big problem. And that's what the biggest problem I find that probably happened with her. That they didn't like the way she was doing stuff because it goes against their whole ideology of business, which is outdated. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's I never understood the concept because they tell you from day one, it's your business. And if it truly is our business, why can't we brand ourselves? You're still getting part of the revenue from any promotion that we do. So what's the problem with that?
It's like they want you to be successful, but they only want you to be successful on their terms. And that's bullshit. It ain't about your terms. Being successful is being successful. If it's bringing, like I told you my story about what happened with me, about excess, and the woman, something happened, and she was asking me why, how come this guy was ordering such a large amount of excess? I said, what difference do it make? What difference do it make how much, if he orders a pallet of excess, why is that such of your concern?
Right.
If he's paying for it through the distribution channels that are set up through me and all that other stuff, why you got so much a problem with that? I told her, legally, you have no leverage when somebody buys something from you, and after it leaves your warehouse into their hands, you ain't got no say so in it. Okay? There's nothing you can say. I told the woman, if he decide or the people decide to stick the can of excess up their ass, that's their problem. That's their priority. You don't have a say. You got to learn to talk to people, especially when they come with dumbass reasonings or stuff like that, and let them know, you don't have a say so. After it leaves the distributorship, after it leaves this or that, as long as they paying for it, it's about money. And as long as they make the transaction, it's about money. I don't give a shit what you signed. If they have something in their contract saying this, then you need to take their contract and take it to the FCC Federal Trade Commission, whatever. Because there have been companies that got VEMA. Anybody remember the company VEMA? Back in 2015, it was between 2012 and 2050, got shut the fuck down because of the way they had business set up. Okay? And I think a lot of companies got hit during that time period because of how they were operating.
Mm-hmm.
All them companies can get shut the hell down if they're not operating on an ethnic basis. And then they got these things about, well, you can't sell this or you can't brand yourself that way. It's business. Business is about communicating with people. And if you're not going to allow your distributorships or the people to do that, and this is not an employee-employer relationship. Network marketing is about all, you say, like you said, business people doing their supposed to be their business, marketing their business. Let them do that. Right. The revenue is coming in there. It's not stealing. It's not nothing. So I don't know what. I tell you what the problem is. Network marketing. Let's just put it bluntly. Network marketing back in the day, really. This is why the attitude came about a lot. There was something about Amway about this too. It came on that they were a cult because of the way they operated. Mm-hmm. And that's why they got that thing. When you trying to tell people they can't do this and it's supposed to be their business, then there is a problem. There's only a certain amount of people can do this or that. It's like I was talking to what is his name? I can't think. He's talking about, you couldn't do certain things in Amway unless you was a direct. What the fuck that had to do with any damn thing? See, that was another way to keep certain people in check, and they say they teach people to even. That's not the true even playing field that we have now. Right now, is what the internet and social media did. It leveled the playing field for everybody to be successful if they learn certain skill sets, and that's what it did. And what's happening now in the industry is that a lot of things we've had, the internet was the first big disruption in network marketing. It disrupted the whole tradition on how they done stuff. A lot of people lost revenue, how they were making money, because they really weren't building a business. They were using membership things. That's fine. They really wasn't selling nothing. There was no training, and the training that they had was segmented to one, maybe two people. Hey, let's be honest. I told people this. Dexter Yeager did not make his money building Amway or selling Amway products. Dexter Yeager made his money because he put together a training system that trained 95% of all the distributors in the Amway company. That's where his money was made. Right. That's what they don't tell you. They want you to believe that he made his money through peddling Amway products. Most price to commission ratio is not enough unless you have a big team to make money like that. And it takes too damn long. And today with the internet, ain't nobody in hell going to waste their time trying to just peddle that kind of stuff. That's why we have training that we have MLSP in the back pocket, because we can offer other things besides the network marketing products and services that hardly make you any money. That's what we're trying to get people to understand. You need leverage. You need systems that work for your business, not the affiliate marketing, not the affiliate network marketing company with, because it doesn't pay enough money. There's not enough commission ratio and price to substantiate any type of money. You basically can't even, most people struggle to pay for their distributor, their auto ship.
What's the percentage? I think
You start off 3%, 3% commission, 3% commission off of the ratio is like maybe 40, 45% on the price thing. Mm-hmm. And it's that wide a gap. And you may not even make 3% because of the way some of the structure is set up in network marketing.
I'm gonna close up my blinds. Go ahead.
Okay. The structure that is set up in network marketing doesn't pay off another thing and it's not work. That's another reason why 85 to 95% of people quit and for the first 30, 90 days because they're not making no money. They're not making no money because, like I just said, the income to commission ratio is too far apart unless you have a real big team. And even then, so it's not enough. You have to have another system, another thing that really people want to do that they could do things with. You cannot build an income, have an income just peddling these products and services unless you have another system that offers something else that will train people to do things that will bring in higher income. Until people in these network marketing companies understand that network marketing industry is in trouble. I haven't even heard people in MLSP say this, but to me, the network marketing profession is in trouble if they don't change the way they do things. I'm not saying all of them are like this, but most of them run from, I want to say, the Amway business structure because a lot of y'all business structure copied off the way Amway did stuff. You know, I know I probably get a lot of people talking about, well, you don't like Amway. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is that what they do as far as their business model is outdated. You can't make money. You can't make no substantial money by the way those business models are set up. You have to have another structure that offers something more substantial, that is more high paying commissions. That I made more money in through the affiliate program in MLSP than I ever did with Amway. Okay, so that's my point. And then they don't want to give you that. You can't sell no business. You know, they want you to buy all these tapes and stuff. Remember in the day you had to give these ad packs out? Yeah. And you lucky if you got them back. Yeah. And so that's another business expense. But one of the things I want people to recognize back in that time period, there was no social media, there was no internet. And like Diane Hartman said, the email marketing that they had to do was very manual. You had to get cards, send them out and address them, stamps, and put them in the mail. There was no leverage back in the 90s except near the end of the 90s. There was none. Today, people coming in this business is all whole lot easier than it was back in the 80s and 90s. Because the 80s and 90s, like I said, 80s and 90s didn't have no leverage. You remember that time, Kent, don't you?
I remember the mid 90s. I was still in high school in the mid 80s.
Okay, mid 90s. I was out of high school then in the 80s. I was out of high school in 77.
I wasn't trying to go there, but since you asked, you know.
But
yeah, because the leverage with social media, it really didn't start to explode until like 2012, 2013.
Right.
And then it just
with had the internet, and then you didn't have some of the things we got now because we didn't have social media. Companies like Facebook didn't come about till like 2004. See, the internet is like what's happening with Bitcoin. Okay, there's a foundation that all this got to run on, and once that is happening, establishes, and people they go critical mass with a lot of stuff, it's going to change all the way what you did with advertisement, the internet did, as with Bitcoin and blockchain is going to change the way you exchange money in the banking and finance industry. That's what's going to happen with that. It hasn't gotten to the point like what happened with marketing and advertisement, but it's going to be there. And people, you better be ready for that disruption also, because there's money that can be made. I've invested some money in that type of arena. So there's a whole lot. They don't. Amway, you couldn't get any to. They had investments, but you had to be an emerald. They wouldn't get you into no investment type of thing because I guess at an emerald level you was making at least 6 or 7 figures, some of them. So they turn you on to some investment things. But then, there were some things that, like I said, there were some things that happened the turn of the late 90s into 2000. And Don Storm said this. He said, y'all better be getting ready for this new thing called the internet because it's going to change how we do business. And he was right.
Yeah. And I don't think, because I was in, because I told you I was in with well, maybe I didn't. I was in with a different group before, and this was like in the mid 90s. And he said it was in Cleveland. Yeah, I remember it was in Cleveland. He said, folks, I've been, looking at, as you know, I've been looking at things, checking to see what will be the next biggest thing. And he said, I can remember. He said, it's going to be the internet. So I would like to bring this to my team. And of course, he had a big team. He was like, I like to call it the Internet 500. And he said, because this, believe it or not, it looks like the internet is going to be the next biggest thing, if not the biggest thing, within the next 20 years. And this was like 1995, 96 when he said that.
Right, because that's when I joined between 95 and 96, because he was our upline diamond. Don Storms was. I was our upline diamond. And the people through Cincinnati were under him. And actually, he was under he was under Dexter Yeager. That's how that line of sponsorship went through. So then that situation with him and some investment things that hit a lot of diamonds. And I honestly think that, and that was right in between the time they were switching into the internet. Remember, they switched the name. Remember the name Quickstar?
Yeah, they did try that for a while.
Yeah, they use it as their internet. Yeah, they use it as their internet-based business, but the branding part of that didn't work as well. Right back to Amway, because everybody knew Amway.
Right.
So that's where people got to understand your brand is your bread and butter. Because if people know you as
kind of like switching from the old Coke formula to the new Coke, and folks weren't feeling the new formula of the Coke.
Well, that's true, because they wasn't getting the high. The old formula, the old formula Coke was cocaine and cocaine. That's what made people addicted. But in Mexico, they use Mexican Coca-Cola is using the original formula of Coca-Cola. If you want that high, you want that addiction, go to a Mexican store and get the original Coca-Cola. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just telling you. They have them. In fact, they got them at Costco. I've seen
See,
them.
folks, this is why y'all need to tune in, because it's stuff that you probably hadn't heard of that you will find out on this chat.
Yeah, you need to get on our either one of our newsletters to find, to get previous information. I ain't gonna always tell you stuff through here. And a lot of y'all might not know that we have a Sunset Sunday show. I've been doing it since 2016. But that's because people who do know are on my email list, my newsletter. That's why it's so important. I don't chase around people about my business. Oh, one of the biggest, you've heard me. I need to mention this. Y'all have heard me always talking about, I don't like using the term prospecting. Right. Because the term prospecting means to chase people around about your business. And I still don't like it. But Diane Hockman made a point. He said, I guess if you're going to use this term, she said, what y'all need to do is not prospect for your network marketing business. You need to prospect to add people to your newsletter. That's where you're building your audience and list. And I said, when I heard that, I said, well, I'm going to use the term, you need to network to add people to your newsletter. Because I don't like the word prospecting. I think it's an antiquated word that needs to be thrown out. We are in the network marketing profession. If you are in that, and that's where it should be congruent in, you should network with people to add them to your newsletter, not your business. Everybody's not interested in your business products and services. They may be interested in other things that you have in your back pocket, like training, like the email marketing workshop that we just got off of. That's why you need an email responder to do that. Okay, that's the way you're building an audience to engage with that audience and to later to sell that audience. Those are the three components of what we do and what we train people to do in online marketing. Engage, build, engage, sell. Okay?
Right.
That's simple as that. Without an audience, it's like trying to open why would you open up a steak shop in a vegan community? Why would you open up a water supply? Well, no, people want that. But if you want, the biggest thing when you open up stores, you got to make sure that there's some traffic there or some audience. Okay. And you got to find out what that audience wants. That's what the whole thing about building is about. It's not about chasing. I'm not going to chase you over the internet. Okay. I refuse to chase people on it. This is what I'll do. And people have seen it. I get into conversations that I see through marketing threads. That's a whole different connotation. I don't go chasing people about my business. The biggest problem I see today online, and I see 95% of y'all, and y'all may be watching me right now. You guys are always hitting up people about your business based off of their profile instead of finding out what they do, what they need to do, or you may not look at their profile at all, and you just want to think that they need your shit because you think everybody's supposed to have. I had this person say, well, I don't know nobody that's online that's not doing Bitcoin. Well, you don't know everybody online. So why would you think everybody that's online needs to get on Bitcoin?
Right. And of course now the world's population is like 7 billion people. So let's just say half of those people are online. So you mean to tell me 4.8 billion people that are online? I don't think so.
And even if you did, the percentage of them may not need what you got to offer. It's not. Exactly. This is another thing, and I've been saying, and Ken, I've been saying this too. She said, it's not the number of people that you got in your autoresponder on your list. It's the number of people that will buy from you, and it's the quality of people. Too many of y'all get caught up in, oh, I got 20,000 followers, or I got 50,000 followers or likes or whatever. They don't mean shit if they're not bringing you revenue into your business. It's the quality of people. And it's not the number. The number don't mean shit. That's like I said this to people before. On my autoresponder, when I had it a couple years ago, one day I got 20 leads in one day using MLSP system. Through that, a few have unsubscribed. For some reason, you're gonna have that. Right now, I got between 38 and 40 people on my list, and I have them segmented out. I got one through MailChimp, and I've got another one I'm gonna put through Aweber. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is that if I got a list and 3 to 4 people are buying from that list, and you can have 100 and nobody buying from that list, I'm doing better than you, because the percentages are in my favor. It don't have to be a lot. I got people buying from you. If you don't got 0 from 0, still equals 0, still goose eggs. No matter if you got 100,000 people and they ain't buying. Okay, I'm just using that as an example. I'm not saying that's going to be the percentage. The percentages of, I guess, some people will argue the percentages are going to be higher if you got more people. Not if they're not the right people.
Exactly.
See, it's the quality of people. It's the quality of people that you want.
Right.
If you're sifting, the whole thing about marketing is one or two things you want to be doing. You want to be sorting people out as you market, okay? Or you want to be putting them. That's why they're doing a thing on segmentation and all that other. That's another training. But you want to be. You remember Larry Winter's group? They were always qualifying people for their business, and we always say you need to qualify people. You either need to qualify people to be on your newsletter, because if they're not going to engage with your newsletter, there's no need in them being on it. Okay? There's no need in them being on it. Just because you got 1,000 followers, 1,500 people on this or that, if nobody's buying, nobody's engaging, you ain't got shit.
Right.
It's just a number of people taking up space, and you need to either unfriend them out or they'll clean them out and forget about it. You want, when you're doing marketing, people, I hope y'all guys are listening. Maybe you should take some notes or read. If you want quality people to engage with, don't get caught up in the numbers. I don't get, there's a book I got upstairs called 100,000 subscribers, 100,000 this one. I got it because sometimes I get things just to see what people say and everything. I'm not through with it, but there's still this attitude that people got that is all about those numbers, because in their marketing, they say it's a numbers game. To a point, we do know it's a numbers game, but it's a quality game more than it's a numbers game. Okay? It's the quality of the numbers that you should be concerned, not just the numbers, people, because the numbers don't mean shit. If they're not buying from you, if they're not engaging with your newsletters, this is why we took this training to understand how to get people to engage with that. I sent out the newsletter about this training a week ago.
Your screen froze, Greg. There we go.
So even with that being said, a $77 training that's worth $3,000 is worth it.
Yes. Well worth
they gave
the
this a steal. Yeah. And we have access to the replays for life.
Yes.
This is what this is the system that in the community that we belong to. You know, that's why we're telling you to hit us up. Get on my newsletter again.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
I'll put mine in the comments.
Get in the newsletter right there. For those whoever you're relating to, you can get on the newsletter. You gotta get the information somewhere. It don't matter. We probably said the same information, maybe just a different way. But you got to get the information, and we're not gonna give you all the information to everybody the same way. Like I said, being on our newsletter gives you privilege to other promotions, other things that we don't put out on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all, you know, even if some of y'all are on like now, I got a lot of people that are following me on Facebook. If you're watching from wherever on Facebook, you should get on my newsletter because, hey, Facebook could get shut down. And, you know, then whatever. We don't own anything on Facebook. Facebook cannot like what I'm saying right now and shut us down just because they don't like what we're saying. But hey, shit happens. Because whatever their algorithms are doing or saying at the time that we present this is what things are doing. So we're just we're messengers giving you the information. Yeah. Saying if you want to be more in tune with us, more of an intimate relationship in tune with it, you need to join our newsletter. That's all we're saying.
Yep. Yeah, just to piggy off what like Greg said, and even like Stacey Hall would say, we are the what's that phrase that the lighthouse.
Oh, that's what that's what Diane had said something about that today. Or did she say we have the cookie?
Yeah.
Right. When you want donuts or cookies or whatever, you go to the bakery, right? So if you want a donut, you either go to a donut shop or you go to a bakery where they have it. So that's where the attitude that we have is that we have the cookie of what you want as far as marketing. Look, we're entering the fourth quarter of 2021. Okay, people, we're preparing, huh?
It jumps off in October.
Yeah, we're preparing to doing some things for 2022. And companies, remember when I said back in June and July that companies are preparing for the first of the year in July? They're preparing for what companies they're going to cut the fat with and all that. Mm-hmm. Well, you know, now maybe some of these companies may not have to do that. People are cutting the fat for them. They saying, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I don't need your damn dumb shit. I don't need the damn corporate America. Bye-bye. They leaving, people.
When they said 4 million, I'm like, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised it's not higher.
Well, that's just an estimate. It could be.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Because people are tired. People are tired, folks. They're tired of the bullshit. They're tired of what these managers are trying to do. They're tired of people trying to tell them, you know, who in the hell is going to try to rush you go to lunch? Seeing this happen. Some places only want to give you 45 minutes to get to lunch, and it take you 20 minutes just to get there. Or whatever. Or you're waiting in line to get your food, and they expect you to gobble that shit down to be at your desk. Fuck that. All right, I don't know if it was last week that I told you what happened to my cousin Ricky, where he was under the weather he had just started it. Even though if he did just start the job.
Yeah.
And they told him, well, if you don't come in because they were down 3 people, that he wouldn't have no job. Well, you know, okay. You gonna cut your nose to spite your face when you already got 3 people down. Then you gonna tell this other person that then you're fired. Well, that's your problem. Well, now you 4 people down. Okay? Now you 4 people down. As an owner, to say something stupid like that, you deserve to be 4 people down, and you deserve to go out of business.
And now that manager or that owner, if they couldn't find anybody, they got to pick up the slack.
Yeah, somebody got to pick up the slack somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, somebody else may tell them, "I'm not picking up shit. That's your problem." I don't. Workers don't have no value in, no promises in a company they don't own.
No,
there's no ownership in that shit. Fuck you. They're not gonna do that. And you're trying to tell them they got to work overtime. Man, that's your problem. You need to get your ass out there on the damn and do it. I'm not working shit.
And it's been like that since. Let's be real. It's been like that since the late 80s, early 90s. Some folks would say, as you and I have been in the workforce, some folks would say it's been earlier than that. We're just now realizing it now.
Yeah, it just depends on when you started working and stuff. But yeah, I know in the 80s, I was in my 20s. Dealt with Huntington Bank and they bullshit when the ceiling things pipe broke out of the ceiling and there was water in there and they wanted us to work around on this electricity machine. I told them, y'all kiss my ass. I went the fuck home.
Mm-hmm.
And they got mad about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no job on God's earth anywhere is worth all that. You can get another job somewhere else. And if they don't like because you told some company to basically kiss your ass because you weren't putting yourself in danger and these other companies and that, then you don't need to work for them neither. If that's what the attitude they got, then those companies really need to go a bit. This is a new day. And I will hope there's some employers out there listening. Yeah, I burn my bridges right now because I ain't trying to go back to that shit. You guys got to realize either you going to treat people the way you want to be treated right, as my grandmother used to say, or you going to get your own ass out there and do that shit yourself. Because ain't nobody playing that game no more. Be damn about whether you going to, whatever. Now they got this, they want to cut that moratorium about evictions that they were, the Supreme Court. The more you have people that are out that can't survive, the more chances you got for a revolution, people.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Let's just keep it real. Yeah, y'all talking about keeping it real in life. Let's just keep it real in the realm of things. You put more people out of work or out of that they can't have a place to stay because something that's not their fault, because you got certain groups of people won't do what they need to do to get us out of this health crisis. You cutting your own damn throat, and people just not going to do it. This is why you got to make sure. See, we're all in this. You're right. In this frame of thing, we're all in this together. Just ain't about one individual, 2 individuals. It affects every damn body. If you got a team of people that need another structure of how to make their business grow, this is what you come to find out information to help your whole team. You say network marketing is a team sport, team this is about people. Then treat the people right and give them the right information to move forward. Don't give me this bullshit about, well, that's cross-lining or that's this. Then you cannot literally come to me and say that this is your business with a straight face and then tell somebody they can't do this because this is the way our business. You need to change your business structure, or y'all need to get the fuck out of business. I mean that for real too. You either need to adapt or die off. I'm talking about all network marketing companies that run from an old ass prospecting backward ass structure that ain't working, y'all need to go. Or you people, or you distributors, y'all need to pack up your shit and leave. Build you a list. They can't take the list. They don't own the list. I don't give a fuck what somebody told you. Well, you can't take. They don't own those distributors. If you build a list of distributors for your business, they can't say shit. I'm telling you right now, legally, they can't say shit. They don't own them. You made the relationships. This is what that was another thing that Amway tried to do to me. Jasudian, because he had a relationship with some people in India, and I got a contact in India through a business funnel, marketing funnel I set up. They're gonna say because I wasn't an emerald. What does that got to do with shit? What does that got to do with tea in China? Okay, if that person wants to work with me, not him, he should be able to. They're trying to tell me I had to pay $30 for an international business thing, but it has to go through the suit. I told them they could go fuck off. Really, I'm not paying nobody $30 for something I developed the contact for.
Right.
And you're gonna try to tell me I can't do this because the way you got shit, go fuck yourself. Really, that's just my attitude anymore. You're not gonna tell me I'm 62 years old. I'm not boo-boo the food. Fuck y'all, really. Any company that does some dumb ass shit like that, okay, I'll go to fuck around you. And that's what I've been doing. Really. You got people, you got to have a serious, you know about posture? You got to have more than posture today. Because, look, a lot of these network marketing companies ain't no different than the corporate fucks that you trying to get away from. You heard me. The corporate fucks. That's just the way it is. You still got people trying to tell you what you can and cannot do. As long as all this stuff is legal, above board, and you making an effort to connect, develop relationships and all that other shit, none of them companies got a goddamn thing to say about it. None of them. And if they do, you need to tell them to go fuck off. Or find somebody else that understand what you're doing. I'm surprised Lisa Torres didn't tell them motherfuckers to go fuck themselves. I wouldn't have negotiated shit with them. Personally, you know, that girl's from the Bronx. I told them, no, I'm not negotiating what shit with her. They kicked her out any damn way. This is my business. This ain't your business. They want to know how to do things better. As a leader, that's your job to help people move forward in their business. If I can't do that thing, why am I in here?
And that's the thing I don't understand. They were still making money off of her anyway. Well,
tell me about it. They just didn't like the way she was doing it because they didn't know how, and they weren't willing to let her train people so they could change their whole structure to be more productive. That's the problem. You got a bunch. I'm gonna be real honest. This is the biggest problem.
Maybe Karma will set it up that they gonna have to come back. They'll have to come back to her, and she gonna charge them outrageous.
I charge them outrageous. You want my teaching? Just what you gonna have to pay me for it.
Right.
Other than that, go suck an egg. You got a bunch of old, backward ass, right wing white guys that run most of these things. And when you got a woman of color,
pretty much
brighter, that knows what's going on in the market, they got a problem with it. It's like anything, just backwards with stuff. Okay? When you got somebody that knows the market.
That's not the way we do things, you know.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck how you do things. I don't work for you.
Right.
Okay? I don't work for you. So I don't give a fuck how you do things. You want to do things that way, that's good. But I'll be damned if I'm going to do something that way because that's the way you do things. The hell with you. I do not work for you, so you can't tell me that's what we don't do things like this. Where you do your thing your way, I do my thing my way. Okay, because your shit don't work. It may work in a day without leverage, but we're in a new day, people. Wake the fuck up. See, the problem is y'all are too much. There's a couple of times you got to speak your truth in heart and quit worrying about what people may think, because you may cuss, you may call them out. Like I said, I don't give a shit. Y'all don't have to like me because of that. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna call a spade when it comes to stuff like this.
There it is.
Don't come with me with a lot of dumb stuff. I ain't with it. I ain't never been with it. I ain't gonna try to be with it. We either attracted to what I do and get what I do, or you don't, and keep walking. Okay? It's like The Godfather. When Sonny wanted to get in that drug business with the Sollozzo family, but Godfather was reluctant because he didn't want to cause any strife with his political connections at that time, even though times were changing and drugs were going to be big money. He didn't want to do that. He was kind of want to play it safe. But, he wasn't trying to tell the Sollozzo family not to do shit, but Sonny got a little bit rambunctious. That's kind of what got him killed. But Sollozzo didn't like that, so he wanted to intervene and fuck with the father, tried to kill him. That's why Michael Corleone got mad. Michael Corleone said, "Oh, you fucked around trying to kill my father. You got to fucking go." And then a dirty cop at that, he wouldn't have it. That's why he popped both of them. Okay? I'm just using it as a scenario. Don't fuck with people's business because you don't agree to do shit that way. Okay? Let people do their business. We're just trying to give you a scenario that this can help you. If you're struggling, fine. But them network marketing company ain't got no right to tell you you can't do this because that's not the way they do shit. I don't give a fuck if that's not the way you do shit. I don't work for you. Okay? You don't work, people. If you are a network marketer, if you're listening to us right now, you do not work for a network marketing company. They don't have no right to tell you how to run your business. You are nothing but an affiliate using their products and services and making money from it, because that's what affiliate marketing is. Network marketing is two avenues: through e-commerce and affiliate marketing. The affiliate marketing quotient is the products and services that you use or you use and sell to make money. That's what network marketing is about. It has an affiliate part in it. I don't know if a lot of y'all know that stuff. All network marketing, I hear people use affiliate marketing as a long thing but most network marketing, there's a combination. You still got a network to even sell a product to somebody. So really, I don't know. I really don't. I got a problem with separating affiliate marketing from network marketing, because in the term, they're both the same. Okay, you still, even if you say you're just an affiliate, look, they don't label themselves. MLSP is not a network marketing company. Okay, this is the model they set. They are a training portal, training for all types of stuff. We as marketers from all these other places can use their products and services. You can be an affiliate. What that means is you don't have to create these products. And network marketing is the same thing. The problem in network marketing is they really don't have no training. Their training consists of prospecting, which ain't training. Prospecting is just bugging the fuck out of people about a product or service. There's no training on how they won't say they'll train people how to. There's no training people how to prospect. Prospect is a pain in the ass method, especially today. It was a pain in the ass method even before the internet, where you go around bugging people till they give in. You liable to get the shit beat out of you today trying to do that stuff. I'm just being real. And you might liable to get your ass kicked back then, especially when you were like the thing Rudy did. You traveling 10 hours one way from here, Columbus, to Atlanta to a no-show. No. You get your ass smoked, fucked up doing that with me. I'm not going to deal with that. That's why I said, if it wasn't for the internet, I would have got out of this business. If we didn't have this leveraging thing, I told network marketing, they can kiss my ass. I'm not chasing you about nothing. Okay? I don't chase women about nothing. You either deal with me, you like me for what I am, or you don't. I'm not chasing you about it. See, I realize from one thing, there's a temperament that you have to do that old network marketing thing. I didn't have it. I knew it. Okay? You're not going to waste my time. This is like, I'm glad we got MP3 files for videos and training and whatever. Because I'm not going to chase you about them things, and I'm not going to pay no more money. There are certain things I'm not willing to do. Okay? In business. I'm not ashamed of my game. I believe in leverage, swift, smooth, not no crazy ass shit. I would have quit network marketing. I would have. There's no way. I knew that heart. I don't have that personality to chase you about shit. Hell, you have a hard time to get people to come to Thanksgiving dinner sometimes. You think I'm gonna chase your ass about business? Or go to a movie? I'm not chasing. Look, I don't care that much about your ass to have to chase you like that. That's anybody. I will give you the information. I got the cookie, but don't get it twisted that you think I gotta convince you about. I don't have to convince you about shit. You either get it or you don't. I'm not convincing you. I don't get. Like I said, I don't care about your ass that much, and I'm not scared to say that. If that hurts your sensibilities, then you don't need to be around me no way. It's just the harsh reality of life. Some people might say, "Oh, you shouldn't say that because that make them scared or they wouldn't want." Then they don't need to. Really, that's my point. That is my point.
If you're grown, if you're grown, you're not gonna be scared of that anyway.
Yeah, if you're grown,
my personal opinion.
Yeah, I'm being grown. I'm not gonna beg you. Nobody wants you to come from a position of weakness. You know, right. They say posture. People ain't gonna join you when you come from oh, please join my network marketing company because I want to go on this trip. Man, fuck you in that trip. If I want to go on a trip, I just make the money some other way and go. Fuck that. I'm not gonna beg you to qualify me to go on a damn trip. Just get the money and go. Fuck all that shit. Ain't like I said, there ain't nothing out here free. Free ain't even free. You're gonna pay time-wise or whatever, even to get that free trip. Okay? So, but I'm not gonna bust my ass to a point to beg you so I can get this free trip to go. So I'm not doing it. Fuck you, really. Nobody. I'm not doing it. So if you think that's what you gonna come in to do shit that way, you might as well keep the fuck walking. Because I'm not. Nah. I told you, it's about quality with me. The numbers better be about quality, not quantity. I don't need everybody in my business to be successful.
Yep.
And that's where people entering this business need to get that strong conviction about this business. It ain't about, I don't need you. I need certain groups of people, certain ones that get me to do it. The rest of y'all can go, as I said before, y'all can go fuck off. Really. It ain't no big deal. And like I said, if that hurts your sensibilities, then you don't need to be with us or me or nothing, no way. And it's just real.
Say hello.
Real. Huh?
I was just saying, sail on.
Yeah. It's like any relationship, people. If the chick don't like, with me and this guy named Olani the other night, we're talking about, women getting married, and the men know that the girl likes to go out dance salsa. When they're dating, they got no problem with it, right? They got no problem with this shit. Soon as they get married, everything want to change. Bullshit. Y'all need to wake up to the fact, if he got a problem with it, he starts saying he got a problem with it, or showing you got to look at the little nuances, you need to kick that something to the curb. Not that I'm saying that a relationship should be built on, it should have some commonality. And if that commonality is something you really like, that guy needs to either learn to dance or let you do your shit or hit the bricks. And it's the same damn way in business. You don't go in no relationship with nobody to try to change them to what you want them to be. Fuck you. Nobody. That's men with women, women with men. My dad used to say, take me for my assets or liabilities, or don't take me at all. With that being said, I'm going to end this show there. We're on for an hour and 16 minutes. My name is Greg Smith. This business partner, friend Ken Robinson. We've been doing this shit for over a year. I've been doing it off the panel for 5 or 6 years. We're here every Sunday night until the world blow up. Or social media blow up. Whatever. Whatever the fuck happens, that's what we're here for. You got any other thoughts or criticisms, Kent?
Hey guys, thanks for y'all for popping on. This was a lively discussion, but we knew it would be because it was a culmination of of the training that we went through this weekend with building your email list. And not only building a list, but building, as Greg stated, a quality email list. Because some folks are going to unsubscribe because, hey, for whatever reason, they'll unsubscribe. But the folks that you have on your list, and if you interact with them and are able to provide value, that's going to pay, and it's going to pay well.
That's right, and that's what you want. Business is about revenue, about making money. You go to a job. Why you go to a job? You get paid. So in business, why shouldn't you get paid? You shouldn't be afraid. Yes, this is what it costs. If you want it, this is what it costs. If you don't, then you don't. Don't cut sell yourself short, because that's what people get into trouble with, trying to pander to everybody. Because, oh well, we family. So what? I don't give a shit. Hey, Michael Corleone whacked his damn brother because he went around and did wrong things. I'm just saying. Don't be trying to take advantage, people.
Right.
Like Les Brown always talking about, you guys got to go to work. You're stressing on Sunday nights. Heart attack goes up. Y'all drop dead. They'll have your business, your job in the paper before they have your obituary. Don't be one of them fuckers. Don't be one of them people. This is a new day. You got the cookie. You got the advantage to the employees. They're the ones that'll replace all them 4 million people that quit or whatever it is, because they ain't treating them like right. All right. With that being said, I hope you got value on this Sunday night. Like I said, my name is Greg Smith. This is Kent Robinson. We'll see you next week. People, take care. Have a great week. Might be getting cooler a little bit wherever you're at. And we'll see you on the next video, the next training. Later.
Stay safe, everybody.